Welcome back. We now have a better idea of what Milwaukee's new downtown arena will look like. Late last week, the Bucks released detailed drawings of the new arena and a separate training center that will be built nearby. The arena design in particular is generating a lot of comment. Today, we're talking about the plan and the Bucks' ambitious timeline for the project with the team's president, Peter Feigin. It's good to have you back on the program.
Thanks, Mike.
So what has been the reaction? Some colorful descriptions of what's being proposed.
Well, I think in any great movement, and when you're really creating a monument and a real symbol, you get both sides. And we've had some good laughs in the office with some of the constructive criticism of the quote comb over and building. But I think what it really has done is taken the attention of everybody that kind of now this is purposeful. This is going to happen, and there's a real design and symbol and objective like behind this building.
So the final product will look a lot like these sketches. This is not going to be tweaked much more.
Right. These are the sketches that we are submitting and submitted yesterday for detailed plan approval from the city of Milwaukee.
There have been a couple of people who said, what about the public spaces outside the arena? Is that still subject to some discussion about what they may look like in the final product?
Yeah, I mean, that's really a work in progress. I think when you look at the renderings, we've kind of hinted to the fact of what the flow of this is like. How does the entrance of the arena flow into the public plaza? How do we open up the northwest corner? How are we creating a neighborhood, which is really one of the key words of the whole development? How do we put a puzzle together of 5 or 6 pieces of land that actually all work together?
Architects try to reflect, I think, oftentimes in the buildings they design the character of a city, and we've heard talk about this being like a wave that reflects the impact of water on this community. The zinc, the cladding, which is kind of maybe a throwback to our gritty past here in Milwaukee. What's the statement that the team is trying to make with the designs that we see?
Well, I think one is simplicity and openness. So the big part of this arena is this is from the outside, from the inside. It's transparent. You can see in and out. Specifically, when you're inside this arena, you can watch the game from concession stands. It's an open bowl area and really almost kind of a real majestic look over the city. At the same time, a real focus on fitting in within the landscape of the city. This is about 30 feet shorter than the current Bradley Center. The sloped roof actually has a nice concave to actually blend into the skyline. We want this to work within the urban landscape.
Let's talk about the timeline. It is still ambitious. You're going to get in the ground this summer, and you're still hoping to be open for the 2018-2019 season?
Yeah, I think the mantra is keep boiling the ocean and keep marching forward, and we are looking for approvals of detailed plans in May, which would allow us to officially break ground in June if that all worked out. And I think what you'll see, the beginning of construction of a practice facility, a parking structure, and an arena, all within the months of June or July.
So this is 3 really separate projects all going on at the same time.
3 separate projects with really determined connective tissue that puts them all together.
Have you been assured by the people doing this work that there will be enough people with expertise to do the construction, to do all of the planning? I mean, that's a lot of stuff going on at the same time.
Well, I think it's kind of our strategy. So we've made announcements at Findorf, a Wisconsin company is really focused on the parking structure. J.P. Cullen, who's done a lot of work at the University of Wisconsin, is going to practice on the practice facility. And on Monday, we'll make an announcement on the construction manager for the arena. So it's really kind of spreading out the resources with fine expertise in each building.
15 seconds left. Anything new on a possible naming of the arena, naming rights?
Nothing new now, just a lot of exploratory, great conversations with local, regional, national, and international companies who really have an interest in being a part of the project.
Peter Feigin is the president of the Milwaukee Bucks. We appreciate your time. It's good to have you back on the program.
Thanks, Mike.
And you can tell us what you think of the Bucks downtown arena design by liking and sharing Upfront on Facebook. Coming up next, a leading candidate for president with virtually no state political endorsements.